Hey guys, just before we start, I'm using kind of old gameplay. I think this is from last year, but yes, so pretty much, I'm gonna talk about planets today, and I made a list of what I'm gonna talk about, so hopefully I don't stutter as much, but I probably end up will, alright, I can't even speak. I probably end up stuttering a lot. But anyway, first thing I want to address is the number of planets. This is the number 1-844-67-44-0737-0955-1616. That is the number of planets. I can't even figure out how many commas that has real quick. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it into Google real quick and see what it is. I don't know. I'm not smart. I don't do the maths. Um, what what would that be? I don't know. It's quintillion. I think it's quintillion. No, is it quadrillion or quintillion? Let's see here. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with quintillion. So there you go. You got 18 quintillion or over. That's the number of planets. And next thing I want to talk about is the unbalancedness of the planets. Um, so pretty much, some planets are gonna be unbalanced. Like meaning, like when you go on the planet, you're gonna find like or one planet might have like a lot of riches, like any like riches, like all the resources in the game, or like oh yeah, another thing is that the game has its own periodic table. Pretty much like in the game, some planets could be unbalanced, meaning like some planets could have like no riches at all, or some could have like all the riches and all the blueprints ever, and like a giant like village or something like that. Um, Second thing I want to talk about is the climate. In the newest gameplay, which I will not be showing, but in the newest gameplay, there is oh, sorry, that's my clock. It makes a freaking car noise every every hour for some reason. It's really annoying. I don't even know I still have it up. Anyway, so pretty much what happens when the climate in the newest gameplay, the climate pretty much like um in the so the climate pretty much now has an effect on your character. I don't think anything will happen if the planet is too hot, but but I was gonna make a reference to something, but I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'll probably put it in the end of the video. Anyway, so um, the climate pretty much like it um has an effect on your character when it gets really cold in this gameplay. Your suit, it like you started to die because like the players was starting to die because of how cold it was, and you have to upgrade your suit in order for the climate not to kill you. Um, it was in Celsius in the gameplay. Obviously the reason for that is because science. I think scientists use Celsius. I don't think they use Fahrenheit, and also I'm pretty sure like the whole Eastern Hemisphere uses Celsius. I'm not sure. Pretty sure that's what it is. Probably heard that some. I don't know. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure if for the American release it'll be in Fahrenheit. I don't really care actually. I can tell if it's cold or hot. I'm good. Um, anyway, now I want to talk about the looks. So you're gonna see some various planets. As I said in the last thing, you're not gonna be able to see any of these planets when the game comes out because they're gonna reset the universe, which is cool. But I guess they could be worried about that because it could like they're looking for bugs right now, but if they're gonna reset it, they're gonna have to keep like destroying bugs and having numerous updates probably because of the I don't know. So the looks, plants can be anywhere from like mountains of ice or something like that. Anything you could think of, pretty much. This game will probably have one planet out of the 18 quintillion that looks like that. On the screen right now, it looks like a very cool like oh well it just passed it, but they kind of look like the moon of Endor. Not really. It's just very green though. Kind of remind me of all the trees and stuff. I'm looking up more about the planets. I promise next time when I talk about I don't know. I think next time I'm gonna talk about the careers, and then after that the animals. wow, last Saturday it came here really fast. I was like, oh crap, it's already this Saturday. I have to make a video, even though it's Sunday. Um, so 100 people um got to play test this. Um, it's cool. I can't see anything about the planets. How long has this been recording for? 5 minutes? Okay. This video is probably going to be a bit long. So I'm pretty sure Sean Murray said it would actually take 5 billion years to discover all the planets. And by then, our planet will be gone because, the sun's going to die in 5 billion years and all that business. Um, so there are moons in the game, but not like our moon. Like, think of the moon of Endor. It's like a mini planet, pretty much. Um, 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 um. So you can scan the planet, I believe, and then it gets uploaded to the Atlas, which is like the database for everyone. And what really interests me in this game is the naming process. I really think naming is really cool. Um, can't wait. I told my friends I was gonna name a whole solar system or star system, whatever you want to call it. A star system is pretty much like, I think it's like when I was little, I thought our real life galaxy was just like, our solar system. And then obviously I realize now that it's not. But anyway, so each star system, I think it'll have I don't know. I think one or two planets and like a few moons, which is good. The planets, as Sean Murray has stated, are planet-sized planets, and he said they would take real life weeks to travel across, which is insane. He also said that some people have different play styles. Like I know Cal Mixer, that guy I play with sometimes, Chris. Um, he said like he really wants to settle down on a planet. We said he wants to build like a little shack on the moon, and like on a moon and live there. I'm like okay. So Sean Murray doesn't really want base building because, this game's about exploration, but exploration. I cannot pronounce words. Um, but people I'm oh my god, this video I say so many times I really don't know. Okay, so pretty much there's a I don't know if you guys have seen this game. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, my friend Chris wanted to settle down on a planet. Sean Murray actually said that he expected some people's playstyles to be like that, but he doesn't think he should include, you know, he doesn't think he should include base building. I don't really know. I don't want this game to turn into like Minecraft in space. Like, I don't know. Something about base building makes the game seem different. How I perceive it, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I don't know if I talked about this, but Sean Murray said that there might be land vehicles, which is very exciting because I would love to travel around the planet and like see all the stuff it has to like offer in a faster time than just walking. Although what really does interest me about this game is definitely the graphics. While we're still on the topic of how the planet looks, I really love the cartoonish graphics of the game and the color scheme in space, like the pinks and the blues and the reds and the greens. I really like that instead of black space. It really makes the game seem more like upbeat. I don't know. I really like the color scheme, which is probably a factor of why I want this game. I don't. Yeah. Let's see what else. So yes, the planet can be scanned. Um, I think it shows when if you come back to the planet. There's a gameplay where like Sean flies to this planet called Kieti, and it looks like a bunch of just islands. Like it doesn't look like one mass continent or like different continents. It looks like just like a few like scattered land. I mean they're connected, but looks like a bunch of islands kind of. And I believe I'm on this website right now. It says like you could see a red bullseye where he landed before, and yeah, uh, I think yeah, it's kind of like a beacon. Oh, and once you have discoveries, you could uploaded to the beacon. Oh, and there won't be a beacon indicating where your ship is. Why am I talking about this? I need to talk about the planets. I should have watched, like, I don't know. Yeah, it is 18 quintillion. Um, what else should I talk about? So yeah, you can name it. I don't know what the naming looks like. They showed it off a little bit at the Stephen Colbert and the Stephen Colbert show, but I don't know. I really hope that they add a sensor system to planets because or a sensor system so like you can't make like curse words for the planet. I mean, obviously people are gonna find loopholes around it. Um, I really think that's it for planets. I know my videos on the Wind Sky are really crappy, but I am trying to make them better. My favorite one so far is the first one I made, or maybe the ships, I don't know. But yeah, it will take 5 billion years for you to explore the planets. I gotta watch freaking like a bunch of videos before I do this next time. Sorry for the crappy video, guys. Um, I think there's a few more things. Oh yeah, those worms. There was a gameplay where a worm. It was like this like worm but it was exclusive to that. I don't know, like um, I don't know, like here. I'm gonna read off some 41 amazing facts just for you guys. The universe isn't infinite. I read you the exact number. So yeah. Oh, so the map looks really cool. How they did the map. I'm kind of slowly getting away from the planets. I'm gonna start talking about different things. But the map is very cool. Um, and it's a universe, not one galaxy. However, there are multiple galaxies, maybe two, I think. I don't know, because he said your goal is to get to the center of the galaxy, not universe. Um, so once you go to the star system on the map, it'll say how many planets it has, and it'll look like a connected dots thing. It'll like connect it to all the planets. When you highlight over its main sun, I think it'll say so. Vesta. Well, the picture I'm looking at right now says Vesta Prime 5 planets. So each thing has different planets, I guess. So it's not random. It exists for a reason. It's not random. I read this article saying that why No Man's Sky isn't actually random, and they made it seem like Sean was lying and saying it was random, but no, he said it was procedurally generated. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna leave a link to that article. Um, so it's like the planets are made by mouth algorithms. Yeah, that makes sense. Math algorithms. Um, so pretty much. What's really cool about this game is that you don't need to play it online or offline. The universe isn't stored on your hard disk or a server somewhere. Um, the game is actually a very small size. It's only 10 gigabytes, but it is quite a lot. It's 8 RAM, I think, and I do have that, which I'm thankful for, I guess. Um, but if it doesn't work on my PC, I also pre-ordered it for the PS4 just as a safe, just like a safe thing if it doesn't work. Um, but um, but so once you leave that planet, it'll degenerate it. But then once you go back, it'll generate it exactly as it was. So it means this game will be completely playable offline. So back to the random thing. So the math algorithms, like they put in a set thing, how the planets will look and everything, and then the algorithm like program just generates things based on the rules they've set in motion. And it's very important to know that this game is not an MMO. Um, it's everyone's gonna be far apart. It's unlikely people will even visit the same planets as another person. And there are bots exploring the universe right now. They sent bots out to the void to send them like gifts of planets so that they could see if there's bugs or gifs, however you want to pronounce it, like the little moving pictures that are only like 2 seconds long. And they see what kind of like they send the bots like out into the game like far, and then like yeah they screenshot the planet and make sure there's no bugs. Oh, and there isn't a story, which I really like. It's legitimately an open universe. You could do whatever you want. It's like think about you living in a universe, and it's just like your life. Like that's it. Like there's no quest or story. However, you can do missions for like 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 the NPCs, which isn't really a story. That's just like your NPCs. Like if you see in the gameplay, there is this like these little like things that fly around. There's a gameplay. It's like these weird like black looking like ghost things. Like they look kind of look like the mentors from Harry Potter, but they don't have like faces. They look like little like salamanders. I think those are the bots. I'm not sure. Um, you'll make true discoveries, which I really love how the exploration works in this game. Oh, it's so cool. Be the first to visit a planet or scan species of creature. Oh, and I think creatures will be on different planets. Like if you find the same creature on one planet, I think there's a chance of the same thing being on another. Um, oh, and so people will see that you've made a discovery. I don't know if you could actually log into like this Atlas thing and like see all the discoveries people have made. I think you might be able to. Um, so yeah, you'll be recorded as its discoverer when you uploaded it at a beacon for all the world to see, which is awesome. Okay, so yeah, there actually will be filters for the names, and I really do want to name them. So I think you name them like in a like kind of similar how to make your like when you name your Pokemon, like when it just like as you like catch it or in this case discover it, you'll just get to name it. So the Atlas is everything everyone has ever discovered, which is oh my, this is amazing. I don't even know how it's gonna be able to like. There's obviously gonna be an Atlas website probably. It's definitely the most important thing. Oh, and once you discover things, you have to upload it to the Atlas at these little like computer console things. You will find ancient artifacts and crash ships. It'd be really neat to see if like you find a crash ship and you're able to repair it. That'd be really cool. And the ancient artifacts, they will show you how to speak the alien languages, I think. And they will help you discover new technologies which can upgrade your suit and your ship and improve your multi-tool or abilities. I didn't know this. You have a jetpack apparently, which is awesome. You could take a giant like bird's eye view of the planet, which is super neat. It's pretty neat. Things about planets. Oh, this is what I need. Planets are defined by their position in space. If they're closer to the sun, they'll tend to be more barren. If they're close to the sun, they'll tend to be more barren. Oh, does that mean hot? I thought that meant like abandoned, like no life. Further away, they'll tend to be cold, obviously, which is actually pretty cool. So I guess they set the Oh my god, I cannot pronounce anything. So I guess they set the algorithm to like so it'll do that, which is actually really cool. And the planets in between tend to be richer with life. Oh yeah, so yeah, barren does mean like no life. So this is kind of the like this is kind of the sad part about, not really sad because it makes sense. I mean, we're the only planet with life so far that we've discovered. Um, it's kind of weird to think that some people think, in my opinion, I think it's really weird that some people think that there's not other life in our universe. Because come on, seriously, you think there's not other life in a universe with way more than 18 quintillion planets? It's kind of weird to think that. But few planets will be dense with plant life and animals. Most will be barren, but even barren planets could be a source of great wealth, meaning like the resources and stuff, which is cool, I guess. Planets can be toxic, so you'll probably some planets are death traps, like radiation and stuff. Um, yeah, you need to upgrade your suit to do that. Every distant mountain is a real place, so pretty much like how Just Cause 3 works. Since Just Cause 3, I'm pretty sure has the biggest map in gaming history. I've looked that up. I'm pretty sure it does. But most of the map is kind of barren. Like it's just farmland, kind of. But anyway, so how it works is like if you see a mountain in the distance, it's kind of foggy. I think this is also in some games, probably GTA too. Like if you're like in the city or like near like sandy shores and you see Mount Chiliad, it's not actually there yet. You have to go closer for it to actually generate. So this is kind of how like if you go to a distant mountain, it's there. Like it doesn't generate the environment immediately without like there. Like if it generated everything as soon as you spawned in, well, let's say you would need a NASA supercomputer to play this game. Not because of like the graphics, because of the sheer you need the RAM to handle this game and the hard drive space. Oh crap, that'd be through the roof. but the RAM would be like you'd need like 2,000 gigabytes of RAM. So planets have days and nights, which is really nice. So days and night cycle. Fly down to the night side of a planet. Okay, so yeah, it's like day and night, like like a night side and a like depending on where the sun is. So different creatures will be awake during daytime and creatures sleep. Things about ships now. It's worth upgrading your ship, obviously. You can only have one ship at a time, which is definitely fine with me. Um, in one of the Cobra's podcasts, oh, and if you look for me, I'm probably gonna be on his next podcast. That's what he told me anyway. But you can only have one ship at a time. Um, so there's this one guy on his podcast that said that like the dude he said he wanted to find like that Millennium Falcon, meaning like that's Han Solo's ship from Star Wars, and like Han Solo likes that ship a lot, and he's not gonna give it up. So this guy wants to find a ship like it's the perfect ship for him, and he doesn't want to give it up. He wants to like I don't know form a bond with it or something, which I could totally understand. I could see myself doing that with a ship. Um, yeah, I didn't think this video would go on that long, but I'm glad it did. Kind of. You'll shop for new ships, and you can only buy ships at space stations. Um, I like I like that. I really want to be a space pirate. Like something really intrigues me in this game to be a pirate, so I could like steal ships and stuff. I don't think you can do that, but that'd be pretty neat if they added that. You won't be left without a ship. If you die and have no money, a basic ship is always available for free, which is cool. It won't have a hyperdrive, but you'll be able to fly to planets again to rebuild. This game really is truly one of the most open games I've ever seen. So pretty much. So yeah, I wonder what it's like to die in this game. I wonder like what the death screen looks like or something. I'm gonna try not to die in my Let's Play. Like my channel, this is gonna take over my channel. I'm gonna cancel Prison Architect when this comes out, and I'm still gonna do CS:GO, but for a majority of the time, I plan to have this as my main series. Like I love this game so much, and if it works on my PC, I think I will be, um, you know, doing this on my PC. I mean, I do have an Alienware laptop, but those are overpriced and stuff, and I don't know why I got one. That was weird. Um, but it is still a good PC, and I think that I should be able to run it. But it says I can only use 7.88 gigs, and I need 8 for this. I still should be good because I have GTA on this, and it obviously needs more RAM than I have, but I'm still able to play it fine, so I should be good. So yeah. Anyway, you won't be left with yeah. Okay, so you need fuel. So that's the kind. I'm not really sure how I feel about the whole fuel thing. You can fly as long as you like in a star system, but to make okay, well that's obviously I was like you need fuel to just fly around in a star system. No, that's fine. But to make jumps between systems, you'll need hyperdrive. Okay, well that I understand. Okay, that makes sense. Um. Also, what I really like about the game, I told you this. I told you guys this in the last one, but some of you will probably understand the reference to what I'm doing. Probably not though. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm on purpose. I stutter a lot, so when I make videos, I also stutter a lot in real life. I think I'm not sure. I'm weird. Um, um, I don't. What am I doing with my life? I'm sitting talking to my computer right now for 23 minutes straight. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of views on my No Man's Sky videos, which is cool. I didn't really think people would like it. I bet they like heard my voice and they just clicked off right away. But anyway, so you need fuel to make jumps, which is cool, I guess. So like you don't like you can't just Oh crap, I thought I just heard a voice behind me. That really freaked me out. Okay, that was really freaking weird. I think it's my cat. I'm kind of freaking out now. You need things about combat. I'm gonna stop after I read the combat because all right, so my next video will be about animals and careers. Um, yeah. So space is not quiet. Factions constantly vie for territory across the entire universe. I'm like looking behind me. I don't know why I'm freaking out right now. Choose to help one faction and it may reward you. Attack another and it'll remember. So one of the player testers said in one of Cobra's interviews that one of the factions was like the eco-friendly environment, like protectors, and obviously the government faction. Or you could avoid conflict completely. I honestly do want to avoid conflict in my Let's Play on this game because I'm like going for like a real life thing. Like, I'm not trying to make this a GTA playthrough, even though I want to be a pirate. You know what I'll do? I'll have completely different Let's Plays. I'll do like evil No Man's Sky Let's Play for my PS4, and I'll do my, I don't know. I'll figure that out. You can side with factions, which is cool. Your multi-tool is an adaptable weapon. You have a basic firing mode, but you also have like you mine with it, which is why it's a multi-tool, obviously. Death isn't the end, so it's not like a roguelike game, obviously. If you die on a planet, you'll find yourself revived back at your ship, but it'll be a basic ship, not a good ship that you have. If you die in space, you'll be so if you get like shot down. Oh, and I don't think you can get out of your ship whenever you want. I think you can only get out when you land somewhere, which I understand. I mean, why the hell would you want to get out in space? Um, but you will, if you die in space, you won't have your ship items, your discoveries. Planets are populated with unique creatures, obviously. Animal calls are. Oh, no, no, no. Ah! I don't want to read that. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stuttery video about No Man's Sky. I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.